shoestring at best. We've been very fortunate over the past 7 years to have people who are so committed to our cause and our kids that they donate their time. I laugh that I have a bachelor's degree and 2 concentrations and over 15 years of work experience with kids with special needs, and I bartended to pay my bills 60 hours a week so that I could do 40 hours a week here. I'm still not paid as an executive. Liz, who has been on our programming staff since day one, is not paid as an executive. She has a full-time job. We finally started stipending our teachers about 3 programs ago, but even that is undervalued for what they're worth. We try very hard to keep our registration costs down because it's expensive to have a kid with special needs, and we never want for the expense of programming to be a reason that families don't participate. But it means that we cut costs everywhere we can, and as we get older, and I say that now we personally, and our needs are greater, meaning we don't have 60 hours a week to bartend, or we want to go back to school. The fact remains that at a certain point, we aren't going to be able to retain the kind of talent that expands this. We aren't, even if we could, going to have enough time put together that we have to donate. If 100 kids join this program tomorrow, I wouldn't have enough teachers because I wouldn't have enough money to pay them, and they all have to work. And so I think we will come up against that. It's sad, kind of, because there aren't those expectations in the for-profit world. No one bats an eye when you pay market wage to retain talent. No one bats an eye when you have a marketing budget to put ads out in parenting magazines and to man booths at large conferences and to publicize and to do all of these things in the for-profit sector. That's not uncommon. I think in the nonprofit sector, people want to know that as high a percentage of each dollar is going directly to the cause as possible. And I sit there and I say, this is going directly to the cause. But yeah, with greater financial flexibility, I think we could make a huge difference just in getting the word out and in being able to do this on a grander scale. I would love, if one day there was a center, an arts center for kids with special needs, and we could do in-school residencies still that we traveled to, but where our office was not in my apartment, and if my laptop was lost, it would be backed up somewhere else. Renting space is great. The People's Improv Theater is beautiful. But I would love it if there was a place and there were materials and there were people, and we had film programs and music programs and dance programs and theater programs and culinary arts programs and an office where we really could provide some of our students with job transition training because they can be administrative but in the arts, and they could do things that they love and really see the difference. I think our inclusive internship program is incredibly unique and is such a strength of what we do. But without an office, I can't bring interns into my home. I can't bring interns into Starbucks to sit in on lesson planning meetings. I don't know, I think there's a real future for this, but we are rapidly nearing the point where we will come up against the fact that, we're all young and we're all really dedicated. But it's really hard to do this and know that you always always have to have something else, and at a certain point, the ability to survive, it has to be a priority.